pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
A hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris, but for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean. Here's my answer.
You done. Time to eliminate a best girl.
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I? I really do hate this kind of joke.
Sorry.
Not continue, you bitch.
I was blocking the stairs, so we headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He was a
Once she'd
ghost.
done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Oh, here it is. I love how this was first something I was doing, and then this one Hifumi line turns into yours to become Mr. Krabs. I'd love to see someone actually dying doing that. It's kind of similar to the corpus in Warframe that Orange always laughed at.
Oh yeah.
Huh? What was that?
That came from downstairs. It must have been.
Hifumi! He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. Please don't make me say it again.
Divide into 2 groups, so that we would discover both bodies at the same time.
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Ugh, you didn't hear me.
No, I didn't.
Then why don't we split into 2 groups?
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting.
Very well then. Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toka, Byakuya, and Sakura.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on the 3rd floor, everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead.
I was certainly not expecting this. I did not imagine that a Fumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our mind.
I don't believe it. Everything. The whole thing was one big act.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait.
Oh, Banana? Are we gonna have like a similar situation where Oi is just gonna be like Taka?
No, I don't think she's gonna be like, no, this can't be.
I can't believe it was you!
I mean, she's kind of been really upset over the death during this, so like, I don't know, this is gonna hurt her poor heart.
Oh,
To
definitely.
know she was
yeah.
lied to.
She wasn't worried about you.
Oh, but does that line her up to be the next death?
Office.
Oh no, don't kill Hina.
Each piece is
Oh, no!
but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
They must really be enjoying this. Oh shit, they! Is that it?
I think that's it right there. She did a whole they.
Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused.
But wouldn't you would you not ever single out a person, like if you don't know their gender,
Oh,
would you not call them a
definitely.
they?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're all going to die here.
See, that was something that's completely out of character for her.
That was completely out of character.
And I had mentioned that along with her saying that she groveled at the feet of the man who tried to kill her.
Oh yeah, that
Celeste would
doesn't
not
sound right at all.
do that.
Nah, she does not. We're going to die just like those guys did.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Bayake said that Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. But what is he alluding to? Right back to it, baby. This one's gonna put you in the ground, Celeste.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around.
I feel like we saved something here.
Confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Oh, I should have. Why'd I hit that? Shouldn't hit that at all.
Oh shit, what'd you do?
I was being stupid. But I think I do. Would you say those guys need to be saved?
Did I say that? I never said that.
No, I was saying, would you say that they should?
Oh no, I wouldn't. I don't think so.
So we have us, those
What needs to be
guys.
hit though? God.
Us, those guys, all.
We are going to die, just like those guys died.
Should we use the Monokuma file?
And that's
I think
all
we
it
should probably hit all, because that was the most
obvious,
out of
isn't
character
it?
thing.
What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
I think I would try maybe like saving those guys and hitting all.
When she said that, she said she should only have known about Hifumi's death. With that in mind, what's so strange about what she said is...
Oh! Shit!
Really be enjoying this.
Yeah, no, we hit
Enjoying
those
the
guys.
Standing around.
Shit, that's
frightened,
right. Fuck.
confused. They must be positively elated.
Yeah, so we hit Monokuma. Yeah, we hit those guys with Monokuma File 3.
We are going
Yeah.
Let's see.
like those guys.
No. That's
No?
not right.
Okay, well, we hit those guys for something.
Hit him with us?
All I said was, they must
Oh,
really
no.
be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused.
Okay,
Maybe
okay.
maybe we take a Strange. Maybe we take Strange.
We are all going to die here.
Yeah, if maybe we hit it with Strange, saying that's what's
Just like
strange.
those guys died. And that is all I said.
It was strange, yo.
That's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
No, I hit strange with those guys. That was the problem.
No, you saved Strange and hit those guys.
Oh,
You never did that.
you mean the backwards version of it? Okay,
Yeah!
I hear you. I gotcha.
Yeah, because like, you have to hit those guys. Cause those guys is the lie.
Strange about Celeste's comment?
Strange is not the lie.
Okay, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, honestly, you should never have hit Strange. I don't know why you're thinking that.
Well, hey, I was on the right path, but I hit it backwards.
You hit the truth.
Yep, I got the right thing, but I did it backwards. Well, this is the right thing. Let's see. That's the right thing. I did it backwards. God.
Good.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
This one is still not as hard as the second trial.
Oh yeah, no.
And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
Oh,
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
I think we're hitting her breaking point.
Imaginations.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took?
It was a setup.
Explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away.
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on. And then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
Hero, stop talking.
Have you so quickly forgotten?
Wow.
You
Alright.
are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Other explanations? If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away, the only other possibility is... Hifumi is dragging the suspect away. Hifumi and the suspect have been What?
No. I'd say Hifumi is dragging the suspect away because remember they tricked him into there and then they drugged him or knocked him out and whatnot. And so Hifumi is trying to move him and pick him up and get him downstairs into that locker.
I mean, it is also the only like good enough option because the other two are really
yeah,
stupid.
fair enough.
I got it! It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such a thing is utterly impossible.
This woman, really, I tell ya.
Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Whoa, won't you be telling Kiri to shut her mouth?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, we having battle of the best girls right here.
Our best girls are fighting, man.
Celeste thinks she can prove that there's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away. But is that really possible? Robo Justice costume, Yashihiro's message, Robo Justice blueprints. Let's walk through what we got.
Me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Where'd it go?
fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
No way!
If I remember right, he said... Yeah, okay, I got it. Wait, not the blueprints, though. The costume itself?
Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can...
Okay, hold on. No, wait, I'm gonna pause it right when it gets to it.
Standing perfectly upright. If the
Okay, no, not that one.
inside the suit was unconscious, there's no...
Okay, so Zach, you can see that. Standing up
No, I
straight,
can't.
well, it's barely seen, but stand up straight is the one that we need to hit. But should I hit it with Robo Justice costume or the blueprints that say how, like, the arms bend and stuff?
No. You hit it with the costume itself.
Okay.
But I actually wasn't sold on sitting up straight, but we'll see how that hits.
Hope versus despair, baby.
Even if the person inside the
fuck
suit
yeah.
were unconscious, they could still stand up like that.
Hope will prevail.
Because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
You totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Oh boy, look at her now.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it.
Damn it, Nat type, you can't do this to us.
That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Is that Nat type gone? Yeah, I can hear myself. Yeah. Oh yeah, she really gonna lose it now.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate? Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate? into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem. Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Well, I guess the voice acting disappeared for this part. Hey, Hifumi, who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Who killed
Hifumi's a
me?
simp!
That's right. I remember their name. Yeah. Yes. He. Oh.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Wait, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Huh?
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Well, I don't think you will burn anybody. Maybe now because you said burn, Monokuma's gonna be like, burn! Ah. I have an idea.
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
He did always say people's nicknames because when he goes to Makoto, he always goes Mr. Naegi, doesn't he?
Oh, he does, yeah.
Yeah, he says people's last names.
Yeah, it's always last names.
Oh wow, that would be something. It's like he was betrayed, but he wasn't solely being the simp. He was still giving it out.
I got it! That's right! Our last names! He called us all by our last names!
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example. So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Or what if, like, Hifumi was gonna try and be like, don't go after Yasuhiro?
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to, and that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
Yeah, that's true. She never told us what her actual name is.
It's not even on the thing.
What did you just say?
Like, she always... full thing we know of the name she gave us was Celestia Ludenberg. That's what she gave us, but she didn't say that's it.
You take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit.
Yeah. She's like one of the only characters who doesn't have like a first and last name on the thing though too.
Do I look like a loser to you? Well, do I? What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Celestia still won't give up. So then, I have to do something to make her accept it. Let's just see what we have.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name.
E-handbook?
Yasuhiro.
It might not be anything. I'm just gotta look.
Might have that last name.
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name is Celestia Ludenberg! God damn it!
Why is that upside down?
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me...
So should I hit that no way to contradict her with the e-handbook? Because it'd be like, well then show us your e-handbook. Because Monokuma would know.
Yeah. No, yeah, I would just hit with the e-handbook, honestly.
Gotcha! You're done, Celestia! If that is your real name. God, right when the good part comes on.
The handbook.
What?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case.
Because! Wonderful Wizard of Oz!
That'll bring everything to an end.
Time to make a comics book out of your murder. Let's go. Alright, so what do we have here? Let's check it all our little pieces. He done one. I think that might be something. Nah, that's not it. Let's look through everything. Actually, look at all of these points here. Okay.
Wait. Did you really put the pushing the cart at the beginning?
I wanted to just mess you up. Alright. So. Out of everything, we know it's that one, because he's moving it, right? Or is that one not it?
No, I think that's definitely the moving.
Maybe it yeah, I think it must be the moving.
I think the camera also is an easy one to place, as well as the numbered hammers are also easy to place.
Yeah. This last one here. Nah, there's no need to go to the last one just yet. This one.
Actually, I think the last one is the non-numbered hammer. Actually.
Hold up. What we got here?
If you're going with that, yeah, you gotta go with the watch. Yeah. I agree with the watch.
Yeah, because that's showing the flash of the camera there.
Yes, yeah, definitely that. The camera, yeah, definitely the camera.
I think I put Hero in the right spot.
Okay, I'm agreeing with everything I see so far. This is good. I like this.
This is Justice Hammer 2.
Don't forget the clock though too, the 1 AM clock at the beginning.
That's actually Justice Hammer 3. Because Hifumi was supposed to be 2.
Yeah,
No.
it was just Hammer 4 for Taka though. It was just Hammer 4 for Taka. It was just Hammer 2
Yeah.
and 3 for Hifumi. It was 4 for Taka.
What's this one? I don't know about that one. So we put the hammer here. Like drop the hammer down on the floor, right? I think.
I'm agreeing with everything I see so far. It's looking good. Definitely, yeah, definitely that one in the very, very back. I do definitely think that one. I like the placement of that clock. I like the placement of the clock. I think that picture of Hifumi goes right in the front, though. I think that goes right in the front.
Wait, you mean the one that I just put down?
Oh wait, maybe 2 goes there though. Oh, maybe 2 goes there actually.
No, I don't think 2.
Well, because he was hit with 2. He was hit with 2. Oh yeah, no, I see. Okay, I see. Okay.
I think I've got it. Okay, let's go back to the very beginning, then look through it all again.
I maybe see.